Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day everywhere across the globe. This is Dady K, 4 stars of Radio TV, Atlanta, Georgia. We are saved with the information to keep you safe and productive in every society you belong. This is another beautiful day. I'm so excited, and I know you do the same because we have another gift of life. So call your friends and neighbors across the globe and let them know that we're about to rock and roll another time. We organize and we feel that it is our responsibility to talk about some few things going on in the country, which of course we all know that it can be fixed. It's just some few glitches out there which is making things very, very difficult. And every week, my panelists and I had to calm down and have some few discussions about what actually transpired from the week. And so we are going to do just that. I have all my panelists ready, but before I go, I started, like you said, share, like it, and share. Let all your friends and family get themselves involved. Be a citizen, not a spectator. So that is what it's about. You have to be concerned about what is going on in the nation. It's a small country with everything. God has given us everything, but we're still struggling for so many things. And today we're going to have some few discussions about what transpired for the week. And so be ready to comment and then share. Dedicate. I'll be right back. The whole booger is the parliament. Well, so this is Robert Falcon, so he's not. Memo Bibia atena semisa mo Bibia kwaba bioma Dady K news and you 4 stars of Radio TV Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Aha and I was a war Jumedi Bia Pesudia Bomodiana Tun Safafre say what to enyama apetu abefu infidies you say wo ye bibiana odun safre ye betumi aba boa upobia otwamfoni wo bia memfan say wo bonyom ana obi se wodi chiame ne mu nyina no foster se bema bi pepepe san se yanu nyina na wo ha no ye behwe se enwuma ebekoso afi ye wo love circle so edi him kese pa ntino mombo modiana momboa for stars radio TV ewo Atlanta hayi ntino yebo ebi so ewo Ghana ntino wo pese wo to enkra bia bomodia na yemfa ye ho anudie ene ekwan ya akwan hodo obefa so wodedi wudwuma no so e Ghana no so ene so edi aba ene di asem ne ba beka afa ho ye beka fa ne akọ ya memfa say chichi ne benchi ewo manum yenua kuma obi so yenua peninti no ya wofa se ye ba SAMMY GYAMFI di ade na aba wakoche sika ehun nsem bebre Ghana fo nyine tuo manegu ne so na demponi ana enipa bibiri susu sa waye ena nipa bibiri susu pa je say ne waye no eye not nti yebeka ho asem ana yebeka yehwe sidi ne so senia esi ekosisi ano otumu say say atoto nyoma yio say ye ewiasa fa na nyina o ne so yebeka ho asem ketewa bi na afi yahwe eye immigration and answer ahohoye ehwe ahohododo no am wo mu egu ye krum no a wo hwe emiemie bibire wo mugu wo mu sesrade ne ade ne du bebi a ne so enyan kakra wo hwe emofra ewo mu nti no sisi ano wo ma wo hwe yehye so ayefra immigration no wo mo so asori wo mu di dwumedi bi etisa nti no ye di adwen bebubo mu ne ahwe se dwumedi a wo mu di no no kwanso no anase etietia ebinom ɛfa hodie so nti no menkɔ na menkɔma wɔfa yɛ akaba wɔfa yɛ
Okay.
ɛdi sɛn
And I'm not doing that for now.
You so me mete wo nka ne kye sɛ m'ani agye prophet 3 ɛne wɔfa yɛ nti no wɔgu so ne nkɔm no wɔhyɛ ɛde kɔpaa menkɔ menhwɛ sɛ ɛgya ɛsɛfaka so ha papa makaba
yeah thank you
biribi abɔkɔ deɛ
okay dem pa da roma
show me da se ɛgya ɛsɛfaka so no yɛate ne nka nti no medi kan aka nea ɛkɔ so no yɛmu bebree ate na yɛsoso edu yɛ so ɛna yɛbɛbɔ yɛdie so netie na ɛho nsɛm a aba na wɔtwe yi mu no ɛni so enyan kakra nti yɛnkɔnkotie sɛ wontie a ɛnde anu nie sɛ wohwɛ a ɛyɛ SAMMY GYAMFI ɛne agradaa nsɛm a ɛdi ehim no ɛno no sika ɛna wɔkan no wɔkan sɛ wade ɛne agradaa tamyɛ wɔsi hwɛ wɔde kyerɛ ɛma obiara hu sɛ ɛyɛ nokora paa sɛ SAMMY GYAMFI akyɛ ne sika nanka bɔne a ɛwɔ mu ɛne nea ɛwɔ he sɛ obi akyɛw adeɛ na ɛso Ghanafoɔ nyinaa dodoɔ no apɛ akyerɛ sɛ na ɛno ano sɛ na ambɛn yɛn mu bi ayɛ campaign saa na ɛkɔbaa ne sɛ nti no menkɔe na menkɔ bi sɛ wɔfa na wɔfa yɛmfa ano die mfam na wɔfa yɛ
Yadike.
SAMMY GYAMFI sɛ na wɔtwe nyinaa no yɛ nyinaa yɛate nea ɛkɔɔ so nea wayɛ yi ɛyɛ bɔne a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛn nyinaa Ghanafoɔ nyinaa yɛtwe ano ɛde si no so anaasɛ ɛnyɛ mmara kwan so nti wohwɛ nipa dodoɔ no obiara ɔno ankasa ba abɛpa kyɛw na ɛso nipa bebree si yɛntu no mfia adeɛ so yɛsɛ yɛmpam no koraa wohu ne sɛn wɔfa mentie
Okay, Daddy. Nkyɛ di ka mekyia na mekyia me co-panelist na nkyɛ to me de ba ya tiefo nyina ba bi ɔmo wiase afa ne nyina mekyia ɔmo nyina na last one to the president Mahama ne Professor Jena na Okukwa Ghana for to aba ma ɔmo a ɔmo reset Ghana ama Ghana asafa ne ntoma pɛpɛ ba bi ɔmo bi a mekyia mo bo adwuma pa bi bi ɛkɔ so kama ene ya tu petro ya teso
okay
cement ya teso dokuno a na ye ton no 7 cd 5 cd na ye 3 cd enti no ukofu eyi a obi ajubileti aho dollar na ye wo 17 a ye beto ye na dey about 12 dedicate aban papa na aba we are na Ghana for hwehwe omunim se Mahama the nation builder and the visionary leader no pe na betimi aye eno anso so boss a ode maaye no anso no odi so no we are na Ghana for pe ti na mum okay maybe no ma memra o question fi ayi na aba na abeye ayi akoye se blue ha na se kula balu throughout the whole country no me hu ayi boni bi ewu because SAMMY say Daddy SAMMY GYAMFI will not be the first person, the first politician where you Pikachu will be. So what they say. Because most of the politicians, NDC, MPP, phoning in our Mucheska, Muchadi. And I mean, on the situation, Daddy the acquire and they say, yes, a Brenna Muko says, can and yes, sir. Your friend saying, Nana Grada. Who is now mama part of whatever no wo dane SAMMY GYAMFI ka say omuko kwawu no omu program na omuko ye for the business people no owo hotel wo ho a wo de alisi ama akodam no omo ntua ne ka enti SAMMY GYAMFI ntua ne ka o de a utie tape ni yi a What they say? It's no says kind of demand is it's in the form of paying back the woman. So what they say? It's who they say you paying back rana so the says kind of utie asema mama ne kana. Sa no otre because anana grada o hotel o. And any time I pass here be because so near the for na some of them organize business person no. That you came back to amount utie me there.
Yeah, you are not. Yeah.
Thank you. Aha. Omu call for who say this year for Easter no. Omu de Mahama ne Julius Zebra fiko. Ena omani bo amatu fiko. That you can yeah you kura na minim me ma mi krom pe no omu pio obo me. Me ma mi krom pe Julius Zebra ne ayi. Na me ma mi no nyina wo ho ena me cousin ba ko ka chere say oh hwe omayin po ama ena yi kura omu ni o ha na omu pie no omu chere ba bia wo. Enti omu ko organize saa yi no. Ni hotel na omu manfo ya yi for no ko dem no. Or chere say omu ntua ne kanti is a form of like compensating the woman in one way or the other. Because Sammy Gyamfi onim no on call ne atori da. Eno oni no nya bibi ada. But so tie ya that the saa na for ye Sammy Gyamfi ono was here one of the leaders of the NDC which is Sammy Gyamfi being a part of it, you know. He could place a chance, say, oh, may you cram, ntua me ka uti mu me jo afi ho. So that was the conversation. And this Sammy Gyamfi so he says is in the form of compensating the woman for that facility na omo ko da ho ko use to the year business program no. So okay, our program that
right.
Go online right now is there. And for and you know there is nothing wrong Sammy Gyamfi aye, but people have taken it the other way because micro or minority were near they no mutimi ye we na Canada Japan so cheska or che meboa Canada Japan so cheska tu anko post pupis near they. What I say and uncle say hey and I feel so looking at the job no dedicate job aye dia Sammy Gyamfi no or boy juma no and I obia so say bia sika bia yira gold bond. Never. Meanwhile, no, Sammy Gyamfi, as I speak, no, within 4 months, with me and Magana, you gold, no, I left it from Akufo-Addo Numuko na 8.4, 8.7. Gold I would now reserve. With me the 4 months, I transform your man there was 31 tons. Can you imagine the difference? This young man trusted this huge tax into his hand, and he has been able to deliver. That within 4 months, I had a young boy. He's a young man. That's my boss. Let me make it clear over here. He's my boss. Oba America have been in on a show near TV, so until wherever he is, I communicate with him every day. He's my boss. Let me put it clear over here. Within 4 months, that Juma had the man what boy Juma and gold na Akufo-Addo time na propose more smuggle the coin in season. Within 4 months, you are moving from 8.7 to 31.8 and then stabilize the season. That is you can imagine that by the year and then you move up to about 100 tons. You 100 tons per decade. We are going to the probability to see able moving from $1 to 1 cedi. Now Akufo-Addo ejina sumpie su kachira yete ba umia beche be $1 1 cedi no month nya ye for 17. Miracle is coming. The visionary leader, including Sammy Gyamfi and Ato Forcing, is performing that thing. And the job is being done. Sammy Gyamfi, within a short time, 4 months, from 8.4 in our gold reserve now, Akufo-Addo Numuja, to 31.8 pounds. That's the case. And now, Jumakitwana, young man, able. And you know, young Chania, why you know, young first, Sikabia, and this is Sikabia, gold board. Within a you go there, what me and my 2.7 billion US dollars by economy. Dedicate way and he has a lot to offer. It is only 4 months in Wabo Sajumayo. Young man bear 6 months, and after I finish a year. That's just a guy, no, Sammy Gyamfi on Namkura Ghana for best one. Yeah, you'll be at just or buy a man to myself from no nonsense or no fat or cost. Because look like a young man like this serving the nation with all kind of knowledge and wisdom. And then your position here, because one thing you should know is that Sammy Gyamfi is the son of flesh of the MPP. Ono ni obi omo throw no pa hwe tama Sammy Gyamfi starting communication omo di omo communicators nyina about the omo nyina hwe form ni akofo o abronye na betimi no abronye ko no de na abofom oh yes starting free back no omo first communication no ye mini obeye MP wa adenta no ye friend say oma omo yi na di dedicate omo first communication director no ye adenta MP kai me kakra dedicate o MPP for communication director ye friend say Boabi Asamoah ono no omo start na Sammy di na hwe ho ni akofa eyaba no de na hwe o yeta abronya akofa document bebre oh no de na just obi akwa obi antumi no edu baby no ne ye born blows ewo studio and you know Sammy Gyamfi no is a ton of their flesh until they are just looking for some little to bring the young man down na omu kan yi
now what him say
meba over this time question my mainland now question for and you know the empire so now mo person mo land was no backfire because there is nothing wrong with it because on far we have not seen anything Sammy Gyamfi have not served a bamua ye visa wa implement sika bi afa ne nsase anase na juma ye no he has never been we just started governance and the juma ye man so no perfectly delivered perfectly done so far think yenya we wa kuku do ni ba omia da enka ye cedi ni dollar no enka nye 17 cedi to $1 what do you say look at this young man now question
yeah now what is saying NDC for Bibre protesting about sika we the man in a sense
yeah thank you
okay
sikana the NDC for no protest ni say the omo person omo kire ni say that the o bia ye nyina ya adwuma na ye say na obi a onka party because even kura no 2 weeks for us for the election na grada no ogina 2 PS ogina ne church bomba ama chi say obi anto aba ma no ne yento ma ba omia nti is against the NDC but what I'm trying to tell you that kid now ni say Sammy Gyamfi gave that money to her because my men can plane say ni hotel na omukoda mu ayi no kura muntia ne ka what do you say Muntia Miko, into what body are one of the leaders of the NDC there. Maybe if you walk, what here, what here, more bien theatre. It is Sammy Gyamfi was trying to pay her back through that. And
now, is it okay? So we bet you in dollars. I didn't win you in cities. So why do you pay that in dollars?
Thank you very much. That is a website question.
But anyway, who are 1 minute? Yeah, who are 1 minute?
And we were 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Dollars now. What? And people have a question to raise over there. He should have paid her in CDs, right? Because you know, say, dollar, you cutting it down now. The people shouldn't trade with it nearly. And what the omuka, me doing kakra. But and yes, why am from Tobia? Say for taking out anything. What they say? It is awesome now. Who can they dedicate minimum yarding? He should have given her CDs rather instead of the dollar.
All right.
It's how they reason here. It is to the national said that the eco bar so no yes Sammy Gyamfi wa ye boni bia na mom ma me ne kasa mu no enu nti oye ne senko the man na a compensating wo sa ne facility no mu ko yi tu wo kwawu no agrada yi no nti sa na je nti boni bia ni and a politician say HSC Sammy Gyamfi is not the first person to give money
to
out
give money. Okay.
Money to anybody.
Okay. Thank you. Mate, what for you say from so be nimna and yet Sammy Gyamfi kwani ubia wedi kan one mesika nemo mwaja to say dollars any day and yet is answer ye di cities your chromo, you know, sometimes you know no crebi the you can bypass it. Minko it's a fakao na minkoti on sonidia what dinam. Papa.
Yeah, Cobra. I to say, anyway, I was semi baswa, my friend Wafa, Dinamida was. Of I will say, Hena, your people see be the mouth na propaganda. We are due of I am okay, Cobra.
Mina.
Share a reas one. Penny, what did Panino, me casa madame for time me go school no and cranny no boo baby and then my casa Panino was a penny did penny and your penny to go near Hona Kuma. You see, there be a yammy but was of videos on my casa same way. Sir, asɛm a mebɛka ne nane ɛyɛ obi political journey menka obi a private life because obi political journey de wɔde bɛto ɔde abɛto dwa enti mitimi de to nsania so ewei nea wayɛ papa no mɛma no 2 terms baby a wɔsɛ mema 2 terms no downwards and I will equally do that. Share the evil that men do lives after them. The mere fact say young man and my minister, I don't have anything against that. But when it comes to Obia who go with leadership, he's a leader. Baby, oh yeah, man, he's a leader. A leader by an example. To me, baby, the Abrantian yeah. A good Ghana credit a good hoofing. Sa dollars na what the mamma no. And ye say you see this ya and come me carry cry and come in casa because me cry metiano nyame ye no e bi cry chen wo no a oye government appointee and young one was so be che obi ska. But where menino anyadwene where one show leadership skills currency or the mama me no show senka obia timi use dollar anyhow in Ghana, then why do we need Forest Bureau? And I don't think we need Forest Bureau for anything because me person be more be sika na me the $100 come obi wa Ghana. Why do we convert it to cedis? That person could have gone or can go and take the $100. But when the moment you cross boundary, you know, Ghana, it should be converted to your local currency. And to me, you know, it's an insult to the Ghanaian city cry you use, you know. And when baby, I will come in and query him and blast him for that stubborn act. Sure, Abrantie we jina so, and I would jina ni position no wo ni political party mu no. Ema sebe mpanimfo a wo Ghana akoda we asuko mikra me ba chen no. Ema wo hwa mpanimfo ahoroba papa. Wo di mpanimfo atem wo suni eban bi. One who say your man position any even 1 year, look at the behavior. Sikana or the mama no, me dem need anything against it because what all my minister my mena serious Canada diamano and they see this and me na me feel say enka obi a wo sa position no shouldn't so matured in politics. It was your personalities be edin wo Ghana say wo mutimi cheska fine, but I have never heard and I say me huni say obiti say of ayabo Mr. Kennedy Japan this otimi cheska say Mr. Kennedy Japan 1 billion cedis not the chance for obi ho, but say Mr. Kennedy Japan no ko $, which he will not do it because of who he is today. Because I would trust now and your insult to your currency of Ghana. And this is why you're matured in politics. And a big shame unto him. Because when you say, when you're cultured politically, why do you come out to insult the elderly? But when it comes to political field, that person, he has been able to play a lot of matches on that political field. But I could imagine how the deal matter. One who say position the man in baby, one when go say awaje. And it's a payment on the debt of insulting the elderly. Somewhere along the line, you will pay a price. Now the message say nyame hu no mobo. Na the nyame krama abrante na hu sesi ano obetu na mo bi no what move step backwards. Now what adwene bi say abaya de boba no ye de bebo tachi because abrante no metie sasem we ba wo de yi ba matie ne kasa bebre senya political fielder. This guy who he can be a billionaire, which I don't care. God bless him to be a billionaire. But on that capacity, sa portfolio, and let's condemn that act. Na, show, Emrebia, Yana, say, a drusi promote the youth. See, an impediment for up movement of any political person be youth. Because, so we share, even a Minister of Information, I mean, me but on one, uncle, yes, I do, yeah, a brandy, Foreign Minister, when you say, or didn't see Kakotu come on, you know, you see this. Oh, and let's face facts and let's educate the youth. Say, position is not permanent. And a baby, a one young ko, you know, who kasa wo in Proverbs. Because of we what do you call a communication director or whatever. Who say and among ubi to also about politics, you want to head towards that direction. Inti mimi momu padie. Minim Ghana constitution about sa act no. Mimi the yamfa constitution and to her. Which me constitution there, it has a whole lot of loopholes. And the young research or constitution, when you say a branch and a mona or two, you know. I should you I was say, Yadi a man na serve as deterrent to youth so that impede the political promotion of youth who are in politics. But I want to be because say young Casas ye. Now serve as deterrent. I don't know what the president will say. I don't care because also as don't rate whatever the president feels because I can't baby or TCC, but the president can influence him to do what he wants him to do. It's very that is my assumption. Because there is a course in here or this young man I position with the man. Maybe I'm a president. I won't put a new politics. I won't put him to that position because I can position there lesser than that. And I want young man acquire to say a bono. And can be cramming new class and better make me. Can be cramming young better say akasa. But baby or didn't go to politically he's not matured. Enti no meno baby a me can be any say mama or this kind of man mama cry me money because me no me nim what the cities no come on what 1 zillion alien billion whatever man no can me metran country but the dollar equivalent was say nipa mo yiye no the 800 no man no be say go can no it tells me say akoni fia and a branch here be na what did mama be na just a prominent politician. But also I'm not good at names. No, the previous government. A brand here begin hopa kasa ema walk kasai. Wow, we are brand here fena. He can be a billionaire. They say according to say so who was car. The moment you over political line, cut whatever you have in life, cut it for a barrier too. Now come and take a political life. And he says, "Yeah, mimi mumu dear." Men kasa we hunche. All right, yo. But baby America, come say with Mr. Wadaruma men kasa no baby o. Oh, I got 1 minute here. Baby me pese a year and among emma the youth omu pese omu ba politics no mu be ma Ghana ekoyie no say the yen say omu mrenti. Let's go into the constitution. Let's see what it stipulates in the constitution. And let's act on the constitution, which has got anyway. The constitution, I have a lot of questions about it. But let's go and study this. Now you say, and see the branch here, and see the youth are into politics. No, okay, sure. It's it's a full occur, and I yet also will share. Obitumide will come into Eddie Apa. I feel like it so and watch. Yeah, can say any bracem yeah, but was only after any probably see or mampany when ye a year SAMMY GYAMFI Dady na mampany Eddie Niho Acheno is answer on Wagasaba Abontiaba Pacho, you know, and some be say, oh, and say
adenti ana wo to me edi obi de edi channel na afi CJ ni de ndie wokuremu dindindin de adke betwam ha besisi ya.
Hello, me dey Benina. Let's just of the poster, radio and TV. I want to hear my car at the power. Who share baby? Hello, I have four next. Me dey the Navina. Mope and some pets ya little poster ready. Mope at the papa swasher. Mope poster TV. I want to be some. Mapa, asset mapa, and some of the slackers. Ma, asset possible, and make politics. I want to go foster the best shovel that
I don't look like what I have been.
Hello.
Akuya.
Yes.
Eti say.
Boko now swear.
Nyame adom Ghana boko.
Nyame adom boko. Now swear.
Nyame adom me pegana aduane adi wo ho. Enti se wobetumi anya boode ne kontomire ne banche nom de abremia enka mani beje pa obi be ba US nyame adom next week.
Na ko de abrel. You.
Enti no o de kekani nyina bom na nipa no ba me de number be ma na wa fro why.
Matter.
Ene bye bye.
Bye.
Hey, Kewo, they be a phone tarwa, so and then if a bunch in a body free Ghana, Bremia Diasem.
Akuya ma figure na aduane o. Ba wonim say US answer de edin so benya Ghana aduane ato.
O de krom ha say what ha kwa, enti ne ekoso wo ha no mu nyina onte ye. Say manimi we na twam. Ya de Ghana ba US abrochima mu hanom say Charlotte Way Tropical Market. Obenya nuane bi te say enwo macro ahoro nyina abenkwan a ye de agu chance mu eno so benya bi wo ho. Eye magi sardine ahoro bayere bode potato brodo enyadoa emu gari wele prekese beans ebro ntos milo kokonte momo ne krampo no upebia ubenya bi wo Charlotte Way
edina wo boy na mahu baby kro we na madam fo bi di ho adanse de kire me no yes omoton African way nyina
anne sawadam fo ni di ho adanse e kire ode ana ye no kretrodo omotonton African way GT pentoma a de apempa me ma shirt kama e de apam manta de eye dress skirt kawa sandal shoes slippers any coat omutimisha ko office any baby bi anyina Charlotte Way Tropical Market etonton bi wo hono ahwene e so de beto sisi ana de beto sa na so de beto 9 po ne Charlotte Way etonton bi wo hono hwehwe ye kira kwan e wo 396 West Pike Street number C Lawrenceville Georgia 30046 Freya wa telephone number we so 678-682-3577 Charlotte Way Tropical Market, African, Caribbean, and Latino market.
Your one-stop tropical shop.
You and just your grace, you have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way. You turned my morning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. Could not have made it without you.
Charlotte Way Tropical, your number one stop shop for all your tropical and then Caribbean needs. A whole and the Yanko di ja. Intini Yakoji and Krato Abaya to us soon. Take me call. Wafaya. As you see, Nipa Binum's air patches say, Mama, 1 year JDM, 1 year clear agent, Nemum, 1 year free zone. As I say, Bibiania, na ye free, na just a walk na wouldn't want Adriana say, Uncle, what say SAMMY GYAMFI, what China sopa, and we in the free hop. Send ya why you brippy, if even crown will share my SAMMY GYAMFI asset declaration, a crown, also what you be the muscle. Who I went to me and providing at a certain time, limitation, you buy, you know, you when you're a suchi kakra, maybe Busumi and Busumi 9 into. Who is saying, send Nanka was soft SAMMY GYAMFI aso anase a chop a pie in internal with whom more at their channel. No, their channel CJ's way. Mint you, 5 minutes, the uncle.
Okay, thank you very much. Dedicate like, yeah, SAMMY GYAMFI as I'm said and I'm a great team. Dedicate, wow, the one need to form now share a yina. SAMMY GYAMFI Bonnie Ben, why I see a china. Enti no ono ampo adika aba out abe patch yourself the oye and one ye. And I mean the yeah Enti I think say obi asum na empenyimfo ndo say Jilo Debra ne ayifo so afre ne na kasa ne ade. Oma ka chen say those things you don't have to do on and I make her say that the case here corner sem no more. I am man for yan fatu hu bia ne yeyo. Say bia wa ye we na wa twi we aso na sabi jemfi asem no ne ensem na omode ye fatu ho no eno no bo abira.
Ne se Sammy Gyamfi wofa Sammy Gyamfi wo MPP ni anka obeka sen.
O MPP ni
anka obeka ne wo kan yi a ana say no
be. Say ana meka no.
Oh sir. Oh okay.
Me I say always.
And etiefu say say na obeka no that's fine.
I always pay the fact.
Okay.
You know me, I always pay the fact.
Okay.
And to me, the 10 years say for na meka no.
Okay. That's fine.
And you know and to me boni bia babia onkofo nsem o muka nyina hu say I told you and what they said I side with them. Say nka so mo mu see the instead of the dollar you give out. Because we are trying to tame the dollar. What they are saying. The person see the gain ne strength. And that kind of policy say Ghana some of the schools almost dollars in Ethiopia can see if I can be no. So what they are saying. Some of the big international schools now almost the dollars in Ethiopia or Ghana. Some money in a CSC no. And you need to know anybody that can be handling dollar like that in the country so that the CD can have free flow.
Okay.
And the economy they are right. You should have given her CD equivalent instead of the dollar. We don't trade with dollar in Ghana. What they want ye. And I need padan kasa ba out abe patch or say the me man ye. Na the idea why ye na me chire chire omu. Any san niema na omo de ye mfanto na any no bo abira. Na me dem fidie oye ayi oko ayi omo chia em say ayi papa yi ase na omo chia. Ena ayi ba ne say oh mukra mukọ mo yi no mu forum na mukọ business forum na mukọ ye no kwa me yi na mukọ use me facility no mantua me ka o enti ma hu di a meje fi wo so ade ade because Sammy Gyamfi is one of the leaders of the NDC into when the other NDC man you could have asked the same thing because Sammy Gyamfi nya na damfo ne your friend say na grada me nya sure say wakọ ne ho na sorry home puda on koda. Just say we know Sammy Gyamfi is a political figure who belongs to the NDC. I will be in the whole world. Will be in Sammy Gyamfi. Let Sammy Gyamfi go on air and see. Go on air and then check and see how the whole world is watching him. That is how the whole thing is. And to Mami Agrada, every day. Me yes sure to watch Sammy Gyamfi one-on-one. Besides that day, no in the show. We see another. So, and so what about the who are the end of the sana conversation no go enti boni be no waye enti mama no friend no mukasa kire ne kwanso anu say MPP ni na ya sana meka no because me hu Sammy Gyamfi onko fa sika bia mfi go board adwuma ye de ama no go no waye ne perfectly is delivering and then you go that movie from 8 point ayi to 2 wa ma ya nya 2.7 billion dollars ye de be to economy from 8.4 to 31 point something pounds. That you can look at the difference. 4 months. In a give Sammy Gyamfi a year, gold board will provide us about 100 tons of gold. Yet we have 100 tons of gold in our reserve. That you can CD no ebeye 1 CD $1, 1 CD $1 na akukwado ni ba omi ejina su the solid economic management team no buy amount ni anya. Sammy Gyamfi ba be yama omu. Sammy Gyamfi Mahama and Atuforsen. They are doing it. And this is what we need. People who have ideas to let the country grow. People who have ideas to make the economy stabilize. And this is what he's doing. Pairing with the finance minister, Ato Fortin, who is also delivering perfectly. And now dollar from 17 to 12.8 in 4 months. That's okay. Eduadi phone in Asre, Ukabote or Kainomu Bose, Eduadi phone in Alcomocola Bose, Yeniama, I want near Tono. 1,000 and they are 650. And you can pay up at the event. Dokuru and they are 7 CD and they are 3 CD. Sammy Gyamfi is bringing a miracle. He is more than a Kompuanache. What they are saying? These are people that we need. We should rather be praying for them so that they will do their work and let the economy grow. Very soon, that became Mao. See, he 100 tons of gold in our reserves. Dollar $1, 1 CD. Wait and see any cost. Yeah, Kakramponi.
Okay.
kunya.
All right.
So what they are saying.
Okay.
And the American is said, and some of them kind of Mahama. There is no way Mahama sack him press conference. Huna, Afenyo Mark in crop for it. They should look for something good to organize a press conference or not this. One press conference, no, we may can't that the Kayana will say. Useless press conference. Afenyo Mark and talk about this things. It's a
okay, Joe.
What they are saying?
Joe, yeah,
whatever you do will not bring this man down.
Okay,
he's
all right.
flying like an eagle.
Okay, all right.
Joe,
Joe,
the enemies are not God.
Okay.
Already, no, my catcher says SAMMY GYAMFI is a ton of flesh to the MPP.
Okay.
So, bringing it down, but they can't do it. This is not an avenue.
Okay,
Mate, dead on arrival.
Yo,
thank you.
Mate, Mote, Wafaya, na no, near walking in, and say, MPP Nisua, Ankasa, no Becca, Yasi Humpa, and T. Munkokuti, Jezavoka, if you say, SAMMY GYAMFI, Nipa Dudona, Patches, or say, Anka, Unity out, that's so, is ansay, one yeshi, sir, and of a continue, say, what your MPP Nisua, Uncle Bedin, a Jezavoka, Mamintio.
Yeah, Quabra, show. Political fields are a war gun association. We actually me say your level of understanding politics in Ghana is very minimal. Because young man asem no anamobia was say you studying well na ye kasa Emma, yedi si nipa bi from to ho kwan. Hwe, when say sika ye very influential. Me dia abranti ya ye enyam won say sika kra na bia wo mo de gold board for no wo mo de to cocoa no editor gold no me je di say abranti no watam bia koto ne fie pa. Enti we nyame ka sem ya kire say so ntam bi so enkoto ni fia ebia wo fa adwene pa because show abrante na sem no enya ade a wo se edidi agro when it comes to political ideas. Hwe ene medical kan my culture say me se abrante no wo ye se minim se wo Eleanor kura na emfa me ho but tama no o metra sa position for position bia man no bia emfa no sika on account me emfa me ho anu ayo instead de bia mba me so be personal issue. I will never attack any personal issue, but with political journey there I have every right to query you, I have every right to praise you. Indeed the brantia na ye no moma yenko political conscience na yen steady na yen famu aba anya sa dachi ebe block edipa bebre youth akwan, and we need the youth. Because it's here politics cry econo yempeni form bebre it's here ye call arena bia computer. We need the sharp brains, the young brains. In the bedroom maybe some of our it will be a lawyer will boo a lawyer ne guni trim bebre some classmate be or friend is I'm say former president in office.
Into un saying
na me person make catch one say
one unity
and make catch was say at the end was say studying ye na ye block sa notion na e woni pabem say wo be minister si say abrante ko won lante wutim say na no for steps me say hey papa yi what they was say was sinning until I was see taking it serious na yes si kwan bi ema sa politics na no me catch politics we leader it's not you. It's maybe okra nyame favor no dem because me presidents bi abeba wo Ghana they shouldn't have been presidents honestly. So and you know nyame pesa me come here nyina ye tie ase ne say mo yen study to the bottom of it. Say the MSc because the president bi ba no hwe the branch ye ni ya nka ho asem anhu anukure wo ma won fa branch bia besisi branch ye so ye hia wo mo. What would me mumpa de say me constitution mo nka what would 64 years and above we want to entertain you in politics. I'm serious. And you know yenye ade no na yema enye deterrent and a warning for every youth and a young man and a young lady who are into the political field, because it's not a place to show off. And yeah, baby, how would you to me? Because who said Sabranti, me the Matthias Oscar no, will be unfun because when some no need political scene, say this is here, what by you know, we gold and walk out gold no, with a shehun ensem. In this position, no wasanka. So what Matthias wa who brassier fine, and go so wa who brassier no, the level no elevated. But after now, obey patapana, obey shishi, fine. Me mum dear, me, my dream, I can be wrong.
Okay.
Me a sure say. O man penina what tissue say at your brand and aqua for a cause, for a reason. Because o man penina no, me, a buy a good year until last week me can send me say na me come here program no be out to say I am pure Ashanti. It's not being pure Ashanti. I'm fighting for Ghana. But I'm Ashanti and I'm proud to be who I am. But I'm not some people first time because I'm not now. But and some you can't embarrass my identity. And the ambassador me come here to say and say me sure say Omampani dia branch na try for a reason. He knows it better. And yes sir, and position because me so o mo bi akotira position for a reason. Say be obet me capitalize on even that young man. Do this for me and the guy will do it for him. Because Omampani wa konwa samba no. The last days of the do ye no kra kire me say sad you your branch and akotira is for a personal and dashing a cost into the akotira. Okay.
So it's a full a car. Ebusia for Dady for Stars Radio TV Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Bibia medical car opese wotunen krabia but more information. Dady bibia eye abe for mfidie intino say what the ba na ya yen kama ye the amount. The city is gaining power, is gaining the strength. From almost 17 to 12:44 and in our so I think there's something better is happening somewhere. Everybody will be out on all the economists will be about a candidate say, hey, we are being a good citizen. From that's all what we need. It should come down now or minimal and high kakra na. Ebanisa na je say ebusua ene enyoma ekoso ofie ne nyuma ne ade eno hu ne hia so onwo ya te say nkane ho ya kwatwe maybe we're going to have another good time na yetumi aka ho asem na sisi ano ne aba ene eye ahohoye ewo Ghana mu no eye akire so kakra ne senti ni say se uko Ghana utumi ehu se ahoho bibiri ewo ho em se krobia mpe se wo ye obia boni anase obia basabasa na wo hwe complainer enkofo edi emma efano wo mu a wo sresre ade ewo kwan pen handling ya ebeka za pen handling for no esu nya obitumi so watadiem na wo twen ne ahomtewo na baby ase no kra no che say ni asetena tumi kra no so no kra no woni bi intino eye wo mu a wo mo hwe mfan say ahohoyefo so ewo omanga na maye immigration no ena wo mo edi ensem atudwa ena dwumadi bi so wo mudi no me pese yekọ na yedi eni kohwe eba
also simple info because omo ena ye businesses no nti emema na 34 and Korama money 577. By the course of the day, other zones embrano, these figures okay, me that say Dady campaign adebakwa ye shemu kana ye community engagement. Yenya IOM, yenya EU, our to set up permanent structures in the various border communities. Yati in border citizens no eka ho omukwa na chairpersons of these various committees botane say aribie mu no yehia na mo nchecheye efa illegal crossing, terrorism, any human trafficking, child trafficking, all these things nanti omunya that kind of education ɛboa in attitudinal change sɛ ade a yɛyɛ yɛnyɛ biem ɔmo sɛ bi a yɛnyɛ sika sɛ but ɔman no so ndwe ɔman no bambɔ ɛho hia so I wouldn't assist or aid a foreign person to enter the country because wafa na tena okada so ade no rem na ade na fa afuom kwan ade no rem no wonim na adwen sɛ bi owura kɛkɛ but you don't even search his luggage na so wafa no but you might woman and say but that na kwa so wa bɛn no you wouldn't know it is stress say moma yɛ nyinaa yɛmboa Ghana Immigration Service but and also in all other security agencies na yehu bibia ɛkɔ so wɔn motema enya yenyi security persons asutire na yen take the needed action madam say
ɛyɛ immigration penny ɛna watu na notu no asɛm wo kan ne nyinaa no wohwɛ a ɛtɔ asum nipa bebree aba bebree ekrodie no mu a sɛ yɛ babɔ no ɛna emu ɔdene nti ɛna wo muntumi ɛnyɛ etutu asɛm biara ɛwɔ hɔ na yɛhwɛ nea ɛkɔ so a ɛyɛ scamming for no nipa dodo no apɛ akyɛ sɛ ahɔho bi a aba ekrodie no mu hɔ no ɛna wɔn ama bɔne nketenkete bi ɛne yɛmfa no sɛ krono abɛfo krono ɛkɔ so a ama yɛ Ghana agye dimbɔ na yɛnkokotie wei so mbra ɛyɛ anamo a immigration wɔn tu
Ghana ya nasa ya bia ni die mu ya bi die mu muso ba be ku ha no mo sora gate no mane robe mi no mane come there to gate pesa wo na basra se ekwa mu no mu na mu the whole important place pra no na wo mo na na ho ho kwala na se sra de ka jina na kwala na be jina ho basa ti eye ni so mu do mu pa ya fo aso pa udin di se udin di ya ya go am so na ko what full name okay full name here then 7 years
drive the border to Accra. Some time ago, to border no now you see a person back by drivers na ya swadi yet to form one person more baby. Now as son be abandon. This is here some will continue. The boy we didn't be our mistake we no power. Okay, the trouble the first time say we didn't now perform when I was on now with there. Omu nya with there. Omu to use no go. Bayani say two. Say Togo border here the omu fi no forever. Say you see here ma omu cross border now. Yeah, I before no omu Togo border. Let's really go to form. Ipa mi no here the omu custom barriers as the omu backra. The omu choose any man in the was
now anti border no what do you want them to do at the border?
The one thing they should do as a border said, there was a woman now over someone in passport is supposed to be there so that we will free the country.
So usha aho ye ne dodo no a security threat, security threat. Memfan say enipa dodo no a ban medical kan nti we no immigration for mpeni for ana wo mo I started Jumedia, it is a ofia who say, and Colano Crado so pa na we are a dear Elcosui. If you are for 9, make I say Emribi, South Africa, echo ye be xenophobia, and also echo to trust, but we do to say, I have some dream of and it just say, ye ni woman in a court na yako kutiti womoano. Usha. Se omane koso eyesa ebedu empempen so bia se ne yeyaji edimbone enye wenum nko a dodo no awo ho a scamming wokra sometimes wo na mokra no bitumi efrew ekeka ensem bi se wanye wama weni ana ho a na je se usika kakra da umomom no kra na wo mo afa nti anomo mo etu yi wo hu ne sen eye wo mo nto aso enye sa ti se ne yesu ye kwa manone a womutumi eso ye penchi bi wo hokra na yasan abona abefie nti eya anamompa ana se wo se wo mu enya tumi bi efri ahowo efru bi efa komu fre ansa wo mu ato aso ana se eye meko of fire wo fire
Dady
immigration wo mo machi wono minim yese dodo na kra eni enchede nin enkrata nti no wo hu ne san wo se yesa ene woko ana se ye pe bibi de ma wono mo tena ekrom ha.
Okay, Dady with that issue, no. To me, the almost yeah, because sometimes Dady almost not baby akeke. especially Accra, Accra na one time the guy they call Ghana kufuor no so no before be cross that bridge bi na wo na kufuor pie no ho bon san ko mu di nkwala na be boost no so be bra kwa ba so mi mu di ndi that because ma there's a man is car oh ja
okay yeah panhandling yeah
what they have here and you know bibi
security threat
enye say ye timu na din what they have here let's try to immigration almost find a way to sanitize the system because too much Mami no said that young fella no mu ni nam normal so be so more so the one man is car that is also ja muda this obe ti we kia ko baby or who kona what kind of this thing is that and you're fine into ama quarters na door so near dey ama ko nu my time to be honest with you and ye trimu na ye dey by it me you mu piwa that the be clear street na ma ehun aye emu ada ho kakra
na wunji say a discrimination say you discriminating among because of them no
yeah ehun na me share ni kakra say bia na akoye sa but enye ni sa dia that the enye ni sa dia me dey it's a good cause what they are doing is a good cause because that you can fine. So uko Ghana, uko baby ama yeah
me hunu bi obi uko Ghana bi e hunu bi yeah
enye ba kwa bia so mi muta that you na me dey Israel e was that there no so na me yeah for the other side also mi muta see David say man first come na unja mi and they do that all over obi o abe no ni nam ne ade that you can fine they should do it and make sure some are clear.
They systemize everybody.
Yeah, I am from baby or Mufio
okay.
And yen topani and your mokum. A yen fasika young boo bia what they are there.
Okay.
The end Sako be poor bia your mukum also nya a bed any problem. Aha.
Okay.
UN or UK what you can ECOWAS can finance or something. We are not beating them. We make sure that we clean the street, we make sure we send them to wherever they are. And then they go back to wherever they came from because Mwa.
Okay. All right.
And yet you more than by
Mwa. Sure. Mati, what fire say immigration be Mwa and yet discrimination basso sa name mom Mwa Oshen Colano yemu bebre muya yeti ni nyinaa ye betumi hu say asemwa ye kan no krapa en Colano etumi attack o tise na ebia wodi wonka wonso a wontumi mfa wonsa enkoka no na yenim say international organization of humanity is wenu bebrebe no if they're going to jump in for right now you know yemhwe imkobi say ejasa focus how do you find is it okay say immigration no ebetu sa anamo etisa anem ama ekrom ho ada ho kakra na afisu no yetoto mo ano na obi a ense say o so tena ho yesane ne ko na omunkofum emrade mitio papa
yeah come on me that say to me no the action are oma taking it very primitive baseless at this time.
I didn't hear.
Yes, I mean can't show why. Me too can is over 10 years. Okay. Tama me wo ho no. Even government we are or tisona or ba ye no or call ya wasaba no. Na sa tibia we na e wo Ghana.
But maybe and call and no so
take your time, take your time. Take your time. Let me talk. And to say yeah omomu wo sa afikesie mu fo no adwene no ye adwene a emudu a Mimi kra me nti say my announcement bi say ebi a moye African for and wherever you came from better because obu ha wadi be 15 years osre sika ye won Ghana. Is that person not a Ghanaian? Your place of birth is where you come from. It doesn't matter. So mama free Burkina Faso and free near be Ghana now be Ghanaian birth certificate here. You are a Ghanaian. And this is here much true woman you so omu do omu ko.
Anya mo na mo see birth certificate in your document of anya mo.
Let me tell you this. I'm not scared of what I'm saying. Birth certificate just only birth certificate will never clear you to be a Ghanaian because medical culture say mini pa bia wo free Ghana Omu free alata memu and so omu Ghana passport. You know it. Let's be frank. And you nipa na de sa birth certificate and nipa na ye birth certificate ema omu Ghana and nobody call your passport. Are we dummies? Excuse me, me need to be at me bisa question. And he said, "O person we immigration penny now person would take action." Bisa Ghana, my yen amran take action. Even Nam say a bebree African for no, we should have given them the chance, the opportunity to tell them something. Say get ready and go. But obi efri ni fear our timu abetna a council or sresika without any warning. Na so we a matured leader. Say officer na or to wakasa wezu we matured. And I would nim a whole you are me president kasa man kwa me terminate no ka me pam no because onim de worker because e was a woman yen nyina tenase ni ye debate o say san omo free omo kro ba omo say bia me ko Ghana na anu ya wo no me nam Medina no obi aba no me hwa na me say oh mobo me ska me kra no me bi ma no because system no and allow that primitive mindset, and yabedru, and this person would take action. There should have been education because let me tell you, Obia Srisi Kasa and the Japatia or Ghana and ye easy. See, what Abontia, what Chinesa would know, opposite Pacron 1 year day. Are we conscious Ghanaians? Yama Diana Apurabedrusa. Now the one day no Wakachi will be said with the no call. We a leader. Are you a sensible leader? It's a question I'm not insulting. And Mumayan call it spade a spade and ask. Let's find a way. Because Minimsa Ghana, African penny for crown, Gino who said Ubiat me call baby like United States of America. So if you want to form United States of Africa, now you started with this kind of act. And the steps are taken and it wasn't matured steps. Because there should have been deliberations. I was see me trust and not yet who say no at the end essay. It was somebody to a binman say, hey, what would need Katabia? I was all trahano. Ye may be a 3 months. Get ready and go. And with that mindset, because we are all Africans, and after 90 days, no matter who action be never call any panic to one out channel. It makes sense. But what they have done now is very primitive. That leader now, Okasa, is very primitive ideas. Because me, no about chimsa. And I'm telling you, some of them they have liquidity, some of them they are sleeping on money. Wherever they stay. And let's first behave as Africans. We are just one people.
Okay.
Only say boundary na demo ana if he say yani yako a little bit higher than ebi omu ba yekrumu ebe sradie. Womu ye nipa enti wasanki ma womu anamobi nemu bi po a prepare.
They say you between aye omu ba ye nhwehwemu yenye say bi
they should have the way they went there no. In fact, and go say didn't in your speakers. They should have mounted a webia, a announcement.
Okay.
Time for them to get ready, for them to exit. But we'll be free. And some of we the Ghanaians we know what they are doing for so long. Now one day, some leadership no take his action.
Okay, Joe.
And they are not behaving like Africans.
Joe, Mate.
They should think twice.
Okay.
No man now womu be free Ghana womu free e bi so hard dem pese be come mo tie say omu ma no ye be wo womu Ghana enti kwan be na ye fa so separate womu.
Okay, Mate. HCL SFK say a very primitive idea nti no nyansa eni obakofo etiremo abra wo hwe ya 4 Stars Radio TV Atlanta Georgia you would say me Dady K and metina akunya medichi amikitwe bi ewa ha Ghana ho do Ghana ho nsem bebrebe oman kitwe bi obibia na so ye ho kire na kire but I hope say one day somebody will stand up see ya resetting until ye call Dallas ni ebe from tin ye hwe senior ni ma bisi akọ Dady K me be si
Love cycle. Odewu sempa. ne abufu sentime menware nso na what the cheme pan no kwa no ba atwa because anye bia wonso sia phone na kita me be ma na me na twem na yiri kita bia and start it for wo problem any problem of course it is here me pesa ati you could come with such a way. Side check, yeah, come with your food. And you're afraid. Me, let me catch them. A day, the tender and if you are at that's the same with you.
Yakwaji enkrato aba enche bia no be fi ha emre nkraso de demo amonim se emre ena yedi yejuma love circle so eno no wo mudi juma kama ewo eye 4 stars radio tv ne so aya mo subscribe and for my oi wo hwe menimu a wo hwe menim sisi e bomode a wo subscribe wa na fi wala ke no wa share ne je se afoforo so enye se yeti krom ha ena ye ho aton ntine bibia na de be yadwene fie eye fie ukofie a wo awutumu nsonsran a wom ahade ye ba ne paadie obia sori a na ebinim ye dwuma mienu miensa na na nyina ne senti ni se wo se wo awunya bi kakrato ho na wo de bi so hwe ebusuafo a wo fie wo maame je se wunya akwanya na wutumi ba hade a ne je se ekwan bi ebie ama wo betumi ahwe ebusuafo a wo fie intino you na no ye keka edisi eni na ma mososo mo hu se yenye se yete akwabia ya dwene oman Ghana kankro ye dwene oman Ghana ho nti we de ye bia ne sa wo fa ya
Dady
nti sisi a ne kra city no we de 1 minute pe city no ebesan ati abafom biom anase fakwegina yi ebegina na asampegene mu a sign pejene mu kakrakra wo hwe a me de to so 1244 nti predict my enisuade hu no won hyenkom this time the won hyenkom nti we de kan back 1 minute bia na yenko nti o
okay thank you very much see the need here Dady so better ebete because jumapa ye yaban about resetting government the president Mahama any atu force in SAMMY GYAMFI gold board na ya set no Dady and the gold na we are the corporate smuggle na ye ti anu ye nya fi anu nyina wie by ya taking measures are ye di ti anu so eno na mana sa niema we nyina ye nti ye reserve no se say no ye pay reserve no agu ho nti ye timinya reserve no bebre a Dady ebedru mrebi no said 12 ayi no kura wo ka no Dady ebeba form me anya me wan say bedu baby no ebeba bedu 10 and I want you kura beko 5 what they are there me dey me mayi ni say at least ebeba bedu 10 ebetu betia bedu 10 na nyame adom ne etimi ne saa ne eboa ne etimi nya be 100 say wo 31 akufu ado time na 8.7 or say and they etima move to 31 tons yetimi nya 100 tons kwa Dady not just we are getting a more reserve and then a bit CD na maye. So one of the fundamentals I had to on my currency no stabilize.
Okay.
And when I take step no and SAMMY GYAMFI na da no.
That's fine.
Board ni ade na ba ma ya bia pepepe within 3 months or the Mrana ba ma ya the Akko Parliament or my party and then make a new kasa Dady within 4 months no we timenya $2.7 billion every good mama I had the better throw my Dady we happen.
Okay. All right.
Mate. More. See the new year so bet ya beba be do 10.
Okay.
By December.
Mate.
Thank you.
By December see no eso ebeti intini ye hwe num se be 1-on-1 1-on-1 to say go for abrasion and buy paper e just for car mami eno ara no papa safaka mami nti wo so wane de atwa to okra
mami control
ka.
And we all live to see.
Okay.
Say dollar no. And yet, say me tie yem penny for na in sema omu ekeka. Hey, your politicians be Ghana omu a childish power politically. E ya no omu de yes, will be. I don't know the name. But you know, by a press conference, or no, yes, whatever. This is very childish notion. The dollar rating is because of what is happening among the 11 countries. Follow on the dollar. And with tariffs in urban, people are sitting back. And so, but you know, now catch them say, over 4 months and what's me a dollar above for you are sick. As a government, we are because we wouldn't the problem and situation to a dollar number for me. Let me tell you, I'm not bragging. Me 401k, a damn coffee and come here to actually. We can't have him just not 7% kogunsu. Huh? But it's happening. And you know what I'm trying to let you know is a bedroom rebino. Ghana, moi mo be sora ay ma ho se bi no mo ye dede me call Facebook na bi no mo ye dede na gas ye Tony say I'm telling you a better reverse within 90 days you will see the situation thereof. And let's face facts. Omaya abaya etusu say they should face realities, speak the truth to Ghanaians, and when there is a turnaround you are free. You don't need to come and talk because you've already laid down the facts and the truth about what is going on. And what is going on? And this me who say Ghana will be a Mike no kasa $1. Hey, mummy I hear you now. And a day and some a beba ama asumdue emma because si an kanu kura no na de no turn around a better calamity. I'm telling you. Miss trust from can we of your sora worker and $1 some of your colleagues what bemun microphone they are sitting on dollars. Obi adini cities in $. And it's going to be a calamity if you pray, sir. Sadie way and some of your own members will take axes, hammers, and chase you like say obi a kramabidia baboni. Okay, write it down and mark it on the wall.
That's a share as for a car. I don't know. Nyansa di eni back for to the main share any pair or messages at Abaha, Michelle Edna, or say Ghanaians should leave them alone. It's just a gift. Based on the conversation, based on the conversation, it was just a gift. Samuel Jeho was saying, my problem with the whole gift saga is the apology. Is the apology SAMMY GYAMFI branded. He didn't have an issue with the dollar. He didn't have an issue with the dollar he gave up, but he felt it was supposed to be private and was made public. Should that be the case? Where is the patriotism? Where is the patriotism? Into Samuel so ebisa and no. Where is the patriotism that we have as citizens of the country? He must go according to the code of conduct by JDM. He was then apologize for the money, but just the thing came out. I feel the foreign beggars have been with us since the 70s. All attempts to settle them has been in vain. I think now they've taken another measure. So, if you say this can be proper, and I said they pass through the right channel to make things better for all of us. We just want them to be stabilized. They have the check on them, and we say everybody have the good status to stay. Ghana for your baby, and you see how we go through. Struggle, really struggle. We having the same issues across board. And, I think we also have to check them, and especially to reduce those scammers. A lot of people come through the back door, and they are doing a whole lot. If you would be brave, it means say, "Ahoa, or more be more, Muniashan, so dear beer, you bet me to more so esano, and a course of sardine, and mass animal in baso uko obi kroso na ukoye bibi atisano a wanhwe ni a ade encho Ghana de ye gya hoho ye penipa ye donipa na so se we abansa a wo munye ihwehwemu na yɛm says tenabea bi ne de bema yɛmfa ɛma sense yina yɛwɔ ebibre mu enti meda obi bia se wola ke ana wahye aha and Emreno Enien Abe Drew. Watch out for the love circle, and also a bidi him, a gusu edi him, 4 Stars of Radio TV. We are Safanina. Intimidi Sakonya were made of fire. Say, what for yao? A chair as for a car, Mamma, and there for some reason, and sa and cano. And I'm more motion. We are Safanina, Daddy the good and the coolest man on the radio, and at minimal, like I say, Munya Bibia, Momo Modiana, Munto, and Sam, and Fa, and Fremi, na Yemfi Mediano, and Fama Pepe. The Daddy someone to me can be more, send a mecca and say, if you want to see somebody who can make a change, stand in the mirror, look at yourself and say, what can I do for myself? What can I do for my nuclear family, my city, state? And, sometimes people can look at you and do twice, triple as you did. And we will all be beneficial of it. And that will make the world a better place. As I say, Edidija. Edimuna Nenam Dadike.
Love cycle.
Odewu Sempa.
Yes, we fino kofa yinchi. Abra madam yina se no more like na ma share no. Me fa akonya we so na minda me technicians so as any engineers Hope Blagoji afi Andy Ajimine C Akins and Maxwell Wilberforce so we na omo and crabonti so and I say nkra krom nkra crew due na mo wo moto nkra toyi ade bremi ewo krom na medie mfidie ba betu me nti no ebu ni prepare na enyoma yakobone timoda mo nyina se ade pabichi a de twede ampose enne na wotwe yebesin hia
What the children plan about because I may be a woman. Your phone, they can me. Batman and then I can and you can be. And I started for war. Hey, any problem? Of course, that's it. Side check, yeah, comedy, and you're Sammy catch them. A day the second day and I send it the same with you.